Have you missed out on all those exclusive Godzilla figures? Don't worry anymore. Big Bad Toy Store has you covered with all the latest Godzilla figures that you can possibly imagine. Good example, they have the Hiya figure, which is an exclusive figure, and many more like X Plus, Monster Arts, Prime One Studios. In general, the possibilities are endless, such as Transformers, Jurassic World, Star Wars. Use my link in the description down below to shop there. Thank you for watching. Now enjoy the video.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming. It's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with somebody living better. I'm trying to tell you that me just doing me gon' have you jealous.
Welcome back to a brand new video. I'm Ruby Gaming X. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel if you do enjoy Godzilla content or if you enjoyed this video in general. So we're going to be talking about Hiya figures and why I think they will change the game, the way figures are made and the way companies react to them. So first of all, for me, it's a great thing that we have Hiya figures making Godzilla figures in general. Why? Because we all know that Monster Arts has been on top of the game ever since Neca left. Now, the problem most people have with Monster Arts is that they really don't offer any accessories, and sometimes figures don't make sense. You have exclusives offering literally no accessories, and sometimes you have normal releases offering a lot of accessories. Another complaint is the pricing. Every year or every time they release a figure, the price seems to be increasing and the price does not match the quality people are expecting. We all know that Monster Arts has a lot of issues with figures, especially their recent Final Wars Godzilla, which falls off extremely easily. Well, for me, Hiya is a blessing in a way. Why? Because ever since Neca left, a lot of people who couldn't afford Monster Arts or any other figures in general, we're talking about figures that have articulation, were left out of this game because they are expensive. Monster Arts is becoming more expensive. And for me personally, Hiya is a mixture between Neca and Monster Arts mixed together to give you the best of both worlds, giving you high details, good articulation at a very affordable price, meaning that the range could be between $39 to $50 plus shipping, which is still a great price compared to Monster Arts, which typically go for $70 to $100, $200. Anyways, this is still a great rival for any other company out there or people that customize figures, because you just simply cannot beat that price. And that was a big advantage that Neca had back in the days where it was Neca versus Monster Arts. You could never go wrong with the pricing, and you always got a very affordable figure with decent amount of details and what have you, right? Well, for me, Hiya is better than Neca. Why? Because if you look at their two recent figures, Kong and Godzilla, Godzilla looks extremely well. It's a great mixture between both. As I mentioned, the articulation seems to be engineered in a very smart way, where they are actually applying articulation where it's needed instead of applying articulation in parts that really don't make any sense and don't offer anything with posability. If you look at Kong, he has great articulation. Not only that, but both of them come with great accessories, I believe. With Kong, you have different expressions on his head, hands, and then you have the battle axe. On top of that, I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say this or not, but I do know that Hiya is planning to offer special color versions. What this means is something like Monster Arts. You get your standard versions, aka normal releases, and on top of that, they're going to be releasing special color versions with extra accessories. And that's what I've been saying for such a long time. Monster Arts has to make accessories a standard thing. It shouldn't be a thing where it becomes exclusive because of a figure. No, accessories should be a norm to every single figure. Now, this is going to be good for consumers and also for competition. Without competition, there's no rival to make you work better, to improve your products, and actually do what is supposed to be done. And I think Hiya is already showing a big leap between Monster Arts. I know Monster Arts at the moment is undefeated because they have articulation, they have good engineering, but who's to say that Hiya in the future can't catch up to Monster Arts, you know? And that could be a possibility. You never know. They could do bigger figures with better articulation, do crazy things that fans are not expecting. And actually, okay, I'm going to say this and hopefully I don't get in trouble, but I do know, and as we know, well, a few of us know that there was a leak, right? And a lot of people were asking if they're going to do other figures like from Godzilla King of the Monsters and Godzilla vs. Kong. And yes, those figures will be made, and I'm talking about like Mechagodzilla, Ghidorah, and other figures in general, right? Now this is going to be a big hit because we all know that Monster Arts released their Ghidorah, which was the special color version, priced at 200 and something with shipping, right? Could you imagine what could happen if Hiya decides to release a Ghidorah 2019, especially with foldable wings or wings that actually move or have bendy wire? It's going to be such a big hit to Monster Arts, and it's going to force Monster Arts to rethink their strategy, because if they offer a Ghidorah probably at $100 or at the most $120, could you imagine how much people they're going to attract and people going crazy? Or even for Mechagodzilla, could you imagine they release a Mechagodzilla 2021 with accessories that are actually useful, that match the figure? I mean, it's going to be crazy, and this is a game-changing thing or a figure-changing thing for a lot of us. For me, I'm personally happy that finally we have a gap between Monster Arts and Neca, or a replacement for Neca, what have you, right? Because Hiya, from what I can see, is going to appeal to a lot of us, especially for US marketplaces like, you know, Big Bad Toy Store and other consumers, because this is supposed to be an exclusive to Japan, I mean to China only, but you know, it's getting imported to US, which is amazing. And I definitely will keep my eyes open, because I know there's more amazing things to come, and figures that people have been actually asking for such a long time, but companies just never had the guts or really the resources to do it. And I believe if Neca back in the day, they would have released the Neca Ghidorah, it would have been such a great success. But you know, they had problems, and I really can't judge them anymore. And I'm really happy with Hiya. Honestly, their quality and the details that we have seen so far has been amazing. And I've been in talks with them, and you know, from what they told me, great things are coming. That's all that I can say. Hopefully I don't get in trouble. If I do get in trouble, then please contact me directly, and I'll take down the video, or I'll make the video private. But my intentions are not bad. If anything, I'm very happy that we have a company like them, because it was much needed between us, the figure collectors, and the Godzilla community. I think it's about time that Monster Arts and other companies have a rival like them. It's much needed, because I mean, Monster Arts is getting damn expensive. I mean, I had to pay so much money with import charges and fees and all that, and it's really not becoming worth it to me because of all the money that is getting wasted for something that's not worth it in return. With quality and the pricing is just really wrong. And let me know your thoughts, guys. Like, is this actually a good thing? Do you think this is going to make Monster Arts rethink their strategy? Is it going to give them a run for their money? Do you think greater things are going to come next year for Hiya figures? Let me know your thoughts, and if you have any questions, let me know. As always, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you enjoyed this commentary. Let me know your thoughts. This is Ruby Gaming X. I'm out. Thank you for watching.